Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya.
Deep in the Himalayas, in western Tibet, in the wildest, most wonderful part of the world, is the legendary Mount Kailash, and facing it to the south is the sacred lake Manasa Sarovar. This is the final goal, the spiritual destination of every Hindu. This is the abode of Lord Shiva and his divine consort Parvati. This majestic snow-capped peak is nature's own temple of God and the very source spring of all spirituality. This film takes you there with His Holiness Sri Ganapati Sachchidananda Swamiji, the spiritual head of the Datta Peetham, Mysore. 43 years ago, he walked all the way there and spent 40 days in meditation by the lake shore. The path I take, you also follow. Have faith in me and hold fast to your goal. Think of this journey as a second life, as a new opportunity to come to terms with yourself and the universe that surrounds you. 11th May 1995. The first part of the pilgrimage starts here at Kathmandu in Nepal. To the many devotees gathered to send off His Holiness and his team of 9 people, the moment of truth has arrived. After a brief prayer, Sri Swamiji gives the parting benediction. We go to Kailash because the journey purifies us. In fact, the trip bears a close resemblance to our life. Here we will experience both the harsh and the pleasant, the ugly and the beautiful. You will be enthralled by breathtaking scenery, by snow-capped peaks, by roaring rivers, by the cries of strange and wonderful birds. And even as you gaze, the altitude sickness will overpower you. The lack of oxygen will sap your strength. The bumping, grinding journey will tire you out. Slowly but surely, your moods will subtly change as the days pass. Your acceptance of your current reality will work to make life more bearable. As Kailash draws you closer, the real significance of your quest will surface. You will then have the potential to reach a rare state of communion with the universal spirit. Kailash has that power. Even if you see nothing and experience nothing, the very sight of Kailash, the ritual dip in Manasa Sarovar, will heal vast portions of your unconscious and transform you in mysterious ways. As in life, your ascent here will depend on how well you can climb out of the prison walls of your own mind. This journey to Kailash will help us climb out of this prison and free ourselves. This is the whole purpose behind any pilgrimage, to create the right atmosphere for the inner spirit to manifest itself and transform us. The journey moves smoothly. Beautiful visions surround us, bathing us with their glow. In the farthest distance, we see the Himalayas like a jagged line of a frozen cloud, lofty and remote. And we swiftly realize that we are actually climbing up to the roof of the world. In the olden days, during the time of our ancient ancestors, it was said that life was so simple and uncluttered that all men were naturally gifted with the power of inner knowledge. They could literally look into the depths of their being and gaze at the infinite within. Then, as the ages passed, a gradual change swept through man, and in the haze of newly formed desires, a thin veil gently spread itself across his soul, obscuring his vision. Even now, the inner vision was not fully lost, and man retained the ability to achieve a true and lasting communion with God. In the present age, mankind's ever-growing desire has completely clouded his inner vision. This is because the outside world attracts him so much that he has gradually lost the ability to look inwards. In fact, he feels no need to look inwards anymore. The sensitive person finds that focusing on the outside merely exposes him to pleasure and pain, and as he grows older, finds an urge to look inwards for solace. But every time he focuses inwards, a critical voice mocks him. If he thinks of God, the voice says, "What a fool you are! There is no God. There is only this universe, this galaxy, and other galaxies." If he thinks of his soul or Atma, the voice laughs. "There is no soul. All the doctors couldn't find the location so far." Nobody knows what to believe anymore, and this is why most people lead confused lives, with the inner eye blinded and the outward eyes incapable of leading them to light. Mankind is in a truly sorry state. The road from Zangmu to Nyalam is arguably the most dangerously beautiful mountain road in the world. No sooner than we climbed up to the Tibetan plateau, the scenery changed drastically. All the greenery disappeared, and the arid plains began to resemble a desert. And what a desert! With ice-capped mountains on one side, cold river streams on the other, and sand dunes in between. We need to get away every once in a while, free the mind from its chains, and let the soul out of its bondage. We need to focus within and gradually lift the veils of ignorance and feel the divine in ourselves and in all things. That is why Kailash beckons from far. One steady look at the awesome grandeur is enough to stir a deep tremor inside, shake away the accumulated karma of many lifetimes, and transform us utterly. The sad truth is, most of us have become incapable of delivering even that one totally honest and pure look. That is why we need a Guru's presence, as a guide, as a mentor, to use his spiritual energy to keep us oriented in the right way. That is the real meaning and purpose of this journey. Even the most insensitive and confused person begins to feel something stirring inside on a journey like this. At first, he's not able to place it, since his mind is openly craving for all the comforts that are missing. Then the sickness, lack of appetite, and body aches slowly give way for a healthy appreciation of the stark beauty of his situation. Flashes of insight illuminate his hidden soul, revealing new and fresh feelings he may never have felt before. Then suddenly, sitting alone by a riverbank, or even tossing about on the bumpy trail, he suddenly wakes up to a feeling of, "I am here! I am here!" I am here and I am a part of all I see. I am invisibly linked to all I see and many, many things beyond my sight or knowledge. I am a real vibrating part of this universe, and in some wonderful, mysterious way, we are all part of this one. As the days pass, the weariness too is gone. Our bodies, weak from indulgence, have strengthened and faced the hardships effortlessly. Our minds have broken free from bonds of slavery. We quit being obsessed with ourselves. We no longer ask, is there God? Is there soul? The inner glow renders the questions irrelevant. As Kailash draws closer, the journey gets more difficult. In many places, the road simply does not exist. The convoy gets bogged down, but not for long. Sri Swamiji's smiling countenance and his ready wit provide all the encouragement the team needs to push and push till the wheels hit the solid earth again and the journey resumes. The mind has quit analyzing every strand of thought. It glows in a secret synthesis of thought and feeling. Those who believed in nothing now possess an unspoken faith in themselves, their life, and the continuity of this universe. Those who dimly followed a concept of a God now sing out loud and strong and find the faith coursing like a river down each sinew, energizing them, releasing them. After several days of grueling journey, we reached the remote town of Saga, high up on the Tibetan plateau. What a relief to see a town, a street, a cluster of people, a tiny hotel with 2 rooms. That evening, as the team prepare their meal, Sri Swamiji tells us of the greatest philosophical truths hidden in the humble onion. Chuckling to himself, he begins his discourse on the onion Vedanta, or the wisdom of the onion. As you begin to peel it, we see layer after layer wrapped together tightly, giving a sure feeling that a tiny fruit is tucked away somewhere, and this feeling grows as we continue peeling. But when we reach the end, what do we see? Nothing. Nothing at all. There is no fruit. All the fleshy layers wrap themselves over nothing. Life too deceives us at the very end. We go through life enamored by its layers of desires, and at the very end inherit only the emptiness that is left. Those who thought that there was a meaning realize that there is no meaning. Only those who realize that there is no meaning in endlessly pursuing desires enrich their lives with wisdom from all around and find fulfillment.
Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva, Shankara Shiva,
Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva,
Shankara Guru, Shankara Bhagavad Pada, Shankara Guru, Shankara Guru, Shankara Guru, Shankara Bhagavad Pada, Shankara Guru, Shankara Guru, Shankara Bhagavad Pada, Shankara Guru, Shankara Shankara Bhagavad Pada, Shankara Shankara Shiva, Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva, Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva, Nandi Vagana, Shankara Shiva, Nandi Vagana, Shankara Shiva, Nandi Vagana, Shankara Shiva, Naga Bhushan, Shankara Shiva, Naga Bhushan, Shankara Shiva, Naga Bhushan, Shankara Shiva, Naga Bhushan, Shankara Shiva, Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva, Shankara Shiva, Shankara Shiva, Shambho Mahadeva, Shankara Shiva, शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवा शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवा शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवा शंभो महादेव शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा शंकर शिवा.
Life is harsh in Tibet. To the locals, there is only the bitter cold and the roof-leveling wind, the dusty desert storms by day and a clear, star-crusted sky bowl by night. There are no trees, no plants, no vegetables, no greenery. The hardy yak and the mountain goat is all they have, and so they eat yak meat, drink yak milk, and intoxicate themselves on fermented yak buttermilk. Their temples are decorated with yak bones on which they write Om Mani Padme Hum, which is their mantra and their sole guide to spirituality. To the simple mind of the Tibetan, God is everywhere and in everything. So they find practically anything worthy of worship. It's a common sight to find a pile of stones by the wayside, some with brightly colored strips of cloth tied to a stick. These are the pilgrims' handmade temples of God. This represents the simplicity and truthfulness of his faith. Sri Swamiji, who is well versed in their culture and traditions, empathized with the native Tibetan by worshipping their way and tied a sacred cloth symbolizing the silent bond between the two cultures. Lhasa, the capital city of Tibet, is a wonderful motley of the old and new, avant-garde and highly traditional. At the Potala Palace, Sri Swamiji is received with honor and taken around this 1,000-year-old monument of Buddhist glory. After lighting the ceremonial butter candles in veneration of the many incarnations of the Lord Sakyamuni, Sri Swamiji saw the centuries-old paintings depicting the life and times of the Buddha.
शांतिरस्तु तुष्टिरस्तु पुष्टिरस्तु सर्वलोक सर्वकाल शांतिरस्तु शांतिरस्तु तुष्टिरस्तु पुष्टिरस्तु सर्वलोक सर्वकाल शांतिरस्तु. भक्तिरस्तु भोगमस्तु भाग्यमस्तु भक्तिरस्तु भोगमस्तु भाग्यमस्तु भक्तकोटिवाञ्छितार्थ पूर्तिरस्तु भक्तकोटिवाञ्छितार्थ पूर्तिरस्तु शान्तिरस्तु तुष्टिरस्तु पुष्टिरस्तु सर्वलोक सर्वकाल शान्तिरस्तु शान्तिरस्तु तुष्टिरस्तु पुष्टिरस्तु सर्वलोक सर्वकाल शान्तिरस्तु. Sampadastu samvidastu satvamastu. Sampadastu samvidastu satvamastu. Putra pautra bhudanadi vruddhirastu. Putra pautra bhudanadi vruddhirastu. Shantirastu dushtirastu dushtirastu. Sarvaloka sarvakal shantirastu. Shantirastu dushtirastu dushtirastu. Sarvaloka sarvakal shantirastu. Shantirastu snehamastu. Vairabhava shantirastu snehamastu. Sarva jiva samavishishta drishtirastu. Sarva jiva samavishishta drishtirastu.
At the Sera monastery, Sri Swamiji is enthralled by the discipline and devotion of the students. Using an old Indian technique for memorizing, the monastery has developed its own martial style of question and answer, where a pair challenge each other to ask and reply verses from the Buddhist scriptures. Journey begins again, and soon the open spaces fill up the horizon, bringing with them a new sense of purpose. For Kailash calls from far, and as each hour passes, a new surge of excitement pulsates in our veins.
O Sharana Samba Shankaraki.
We have our first glimpse of the sacred mountain at 9:30 p.m. on the 17th of May, aided by the late setting sun of the Tibetan summer. No words can ever describe the resurgent feeling that spontaneously gushed out of our hearts, nor could our cameras capture the true glory of Kailash. But there it was, baked gold red by the fading sunlight, in solitary resplendent glory, and by its feet the storm-tossed waves of the silvery blue Manasa Sarovar stretched away, merging with the sky beyond.
Gangadhara Shashidhara ki Mastaka Gangadhara Shashidhara ki Agajaga Palaka Pralayankara ki Agajaga Palaka Pralayankara ki Pralayankara ki Bhavo Sharana Samba Shankaraki.
The next day, after completing the ritual prayers, Sri Swamiji told us about the legend of the lake and its significance. Manasa Sarovar is worshipped by Hindus, Buddhists and Tibetans alike, and each have their own legend. To Hindus, she is an embodiment of the goddess, spawned from the heart of Brahma. She came to earth to slake the thirst of the 7 great saints who assembled to worship Lord Shiva at Kailash. Her love for Shiva gave her the form of Ganga, or the holy Ganges, at another time and place. And here at Kailash, she becomes Manasa Devi, the divine and illuminating Mother, whose liquid touch heals all the weary souls that journey for a glimpse of Kailash. And so it is said that a dip in the holy lake cleanses the soul of its accumulated karma, and the waters are charged with rare medicinal power. After the rituals were completed, Sri Swamiji bathed in the holy lake, wearing a garment that bore the names of several thousand devotees, people who could not make the journey, yet wished to seek the blessings of the goddess at Manasa Brahma. Having reached the final destination, our hearts became filled with ineffable emotion. We were simply more alive than ever before. The ice-cold waters did not deter us, nor did the gale-force wind. We scampered about like children, and when the time came to leave, did so with a heavy heart. At the point of departure, a deep tremor of reverence gripped Sri Swamiji and wafted through the entire team. As His Holiness paid parting homage, the sounds of the mantras to Lord Shiva reverberated the icy air.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Nam Namaste Rudramanyavabhutota Ishave Namaha. Namaste Astu Dhanvade Bahubhyamutave Namaha. Yata Isha Shivatama Shivam Bhaguvate Dhanuh. Shiva Sharavya Yata Vatayano Rudramudaya. Yate Rudra Shiva Tanura Ghora Papakashini. Tayanastanuvashantamaya Girishantabhishakashihi. Yamisham Girishantahaste Vivashyastave. Shivangiritratam Kurumahi Gumsi Purushan Jagat. Shive Navachasatva Girishachavaramasi.
Throughout this journey, the divine grace of His Holiness kept us all in good stead. Likewise, it was Kusumakka who cooked and ran the mobile kitchen. And it was the untiring efforts of Prasadi which made sure that everything went as planned. Dr. Swarna Prasad looked after the sick and nursed them back to health. Ananta, Sachu and Rajendra were the workhorses who carried the loads and did all the odd jobs. Finally, braving the elements and carrying all the equipment, the filmmakers Manishankar, Vireen and Krishnam Raju did the very best they could to capture on film all the beauty and value of this memorable trip. His Holiness, in recognition of the entire team's effort, jots down their names in a book and personally signs it. Let this be a record of the journey. Let this serve as a talisman to each one of you. Let it be on record that you were here on this day at the base of Kailash, and that you worshipped here and purified yourselves in the holy lake. May all of you find fulfillment in your lives, and may this memory be ever fresh in your hearts. Amen. Jai Guru Datta.